EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, we go. 53. Mike, 53. I got it.
With a shotgun, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
53's the most. 53. In the face.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Mike, 53. Mike, hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Wilson will throw again. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people just like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
He'll dump it off to Procise. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Seahawks 7, Browns 0. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 21. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Hey, 133. Hurry.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs him up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down.
Point it right. Hurry. 57. Hey, watch the ball.
Mayfield now. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
Hey, 133.
There is a hush indeed.
Hey, alert 3. Switch.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Hey, orbit. Hurry. 57, Mike 57. Hey. Slam. Hurry. Done.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. 1st down, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Mayfield finding Beckham, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with, but it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
No.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Set, 180.
Mayfield now from the 50. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now Mayfield on 4th down. He finds Beckham complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive.
15, check 15. Check 13. Check 13. Motion to the backfield.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's caught by Penny. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the 1st. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he finds Penny. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the 1st. They get him to the ground at the 37. It's a 40-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Wilson to throw. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Undercrush.
A run for Nick Chubb. Well, he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
He was taken down by KJ.
Hey, alert 33.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. CD, put on your OC cap here. What do you do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement, putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback and giving him a run-pass option.
Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the 1st down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it.
Hurry!
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. And he's got his man. That's Landry. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Mayfield now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Showing it. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Real. One set. Check Mike 54. Mike 5.
Mayfield to throw it. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Now Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham in the final seconds of the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play. I mean, these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Mayfield on first down. He's going to fire one deep over. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 30 yards.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Hey, hurry!
2nd and 2 at the Seahawks 42-yard line.
Chubb. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They run it again with Chubb. And some room to work. Pass, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 42 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, pick up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point, but it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense, plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Christian Kirksey. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, he was trying to get it to Rashad Penny, but now it'll be 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Kendricks gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. After the sack on first down, Mayfield. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Go!
4th down, Mayfield. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jared Reed. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. So the magic runs out, so to speak. They were 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions, now 3 for 4.
So the defense finally gets to exhale.
Yeah.
Because they were wondering, 3 for 3 getting converted on 4th down. That percentage is way high. They hadn't stopped them at all. Finally, they get a stop. They can get to the sidelines now and rest a little bit.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got a life where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Well, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. On first and 10. It's Wilson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Let him know, let him know. Let him
I'll go special. I'll go special.
53, Mike.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Eluding the pressure right. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Hey, 0, 0, 0. Stay alert.
Let's go. Front. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Zebra.
53, Mike. Come on.
From the gun, it's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett there to make the grab, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. And, partner, they found a gap there on the punch pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening, but they found the opening and exploited it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points up. They've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Point it right.
First down.
Check 4.
First and 10 at the 40.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Oh, he's got some breathing room. The 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And they were able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
To throw again on second down. Wilson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Wilson being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now it's Wilson. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
First down, Seattle.
Push left, push left.
We got motion. Back up, back up.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Again, Wilson steps away to his left. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On 1st down, Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He hits his running back, close ice. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Back to throw. They'll find Metcalf. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Olivier Vernon coming in with some force for the sack that time. Here's Wilson. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. 42's the mic, boys. 42. 42's the mic. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Shift. Watch the shift. Alert 3. Alert 3. Alert 3.
14. Hey, hey. Heavy, heavy.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. The 20. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. I'll tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return, very good field position. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Go! Hurry! 54, right there. 54.
Mayfield to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Odell Beckham. Incomplete.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. They run. Chubb. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Call it a gain of 5. Fourth down now.
Oh, yeah.
It's fourth down.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.